Hey folks, it's Florida Deer. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to go over 4 simple steps on how to change the transmission fluid in this John Deere 325. This video will also cover 335, 345, and 355D models, as well as its successor series, which is the GX series that John Deere had from 2002 to 2005. This comes with a Tuff-Torq K71A transmission, and these 4 simple steps are going to involve dumping the transmission fluid out, step 1, step 2, changing the in-transmission filter, which is the one in the back here that we'll get into. Step 3 is going to change the inline filter, which is in the front of the transmission. And step 4 will be fill it back up with the 4.7 quarts that it requires. It's a pretty, I say simple and easy. It was actually simple and easy, thank goodness. You don't have to take off the fender pan for this. You don't have to take off the tires. I did take off the deck, so I would recommend taking off the deck. You may not actually have to, but getting access to that inline filter will be difficult otherwise. So anyways, let's get started now. You got a filler right there, and you also have a filter right here. Let me throw on the light here. Scoot that out. So this right here is where the one filter goes in, and then I will show you. And then the green thing right there is the second filter that you'll redo. And the drain plug is up right around there. I think right there is where that thing is. So we'll hit that first, and then we'll get moving on with the rest of it. Okay folks, so these are the 2 filters that you're going to need for this job. This is the filter that goes on the back of the transmission. It kind of slides out. And then this is the inline filter. Now, you better be sitting down when you check the price on these filters, because this one is $50-something and this one's like $37, $38. So total out the door from the John Deere dealership with tax was nearly $100 for these 2, and you're looking at M806848 and then AM120916. And then I'm using, and people will fuss about this, but I'm using a premium tractor hydraulic fluid, and it's a J20C equivalent, so it's like the regular Hygard. Now the book probably recommends low viscosity, but I'm in Florida. Low viscosity is only good up to 104. This is up, the JC or the J20C is up well past 104 degrees. While it doesn't really get 104 degrees too much in Florida, it gets very close. So I just figured going with a heavier fluid is probably a better idea. That's just my opinion. There will definitely be other opinions, different takes on people's ideas about that. So you got the, I think it's 4.7 or 4.8 quarts, something like that. I'll check it just to make sure. I'll put that in the video. And then these 2 filters, there aren't off brands of these 2 filters that I'm aware of, so you're stuck, or that could be good or bad. I guess if you like using John Deere stuff, then you're squared away, and if you don't like using John Deere stuff, then you're stuck with the John Deere stuff. So anyway, I'll get started on actually doing the filter or the fluid change now. So in this part of the video, I'm simply just draining the fluid here, and I have to stop in the middle, as you'll see, and dump this out, and then go at it again, because at 4.7 quarts Unfortunately, this little container thing here, which is pretty handy, is only about 3 quarts. So, and you can let it come out pretty quickly by popping the fill plug if you want, or stop it almost to a complete halt by shutting it down. Back, and we're able to get this thing loosened with some pliers. First we have to jack up the tractor to get the leverage with the pliers. There's going to be a few drips out here. And then we'll Alright, you want to see this? Alright folks, so we'll see what this filter looks like. That is what the old one looks like. That's what the new one looks like. So there's quite a big difference between the two for sure. And you can see that this one was definitely time to replace. So, alright folks, we're back. We're going to go ahead and slap the new filter in. And that spring goes inside of that piece right there. It should kind of fit in like that, wiggle in there. And we'll just tighten that back down. Probably not as tight as it was before. It's pretty much well hand tight. So, alright, so right here we have, on this side, we have 3/16 and 7/8. And then on the other side we have 1 full inch right here, I think, and then this one's the 15/16. So they're all different, but they're different on this side and they're different on this side. So we'll get that going here in just a minute. Okay, is that? Seems like that might have been all we needed to do.
What the heck?
See, is that going to come off that easy? Yes. Well. Seemed like it was too easy. In fact, I wonder if it's already off. No, not yet. Now it's off. Oh yeah. Have the bucket there. Probably should have loosened each one before, but whatever, we didn't do that, so. That's pretty easy too. Oh.
The camera is black. The camera's black.
That's okay. You can hit the screen if you want, and it'll show you. This one's kind of awkward. That's kind of tight, and then this goes on like that. Alright, and you want the flow going this way, that way, flow. So here I'm just trying to tighten each end of the inline filter on the front of the transmission.
I got it on.
Got it on? Alright, so here we go. This is not the best way to do it, but as many oil filler funnels as I have, jobs like these always leave me wanting more and different types to do a job like this. Alright, so we put the cap back on there, filled it up. The camera was running too hot a number of times, so I'm not sure how much of that I got in there, but it was basically using those two fillers or funnels or whatever to help me get that down there angle. I used the red one first and then connected to the blue one and then poured it into the blue one. It worked pretty decent. I did get a little bit on the floor as I get a little too much in there at one time, but we'll crank it up, and it's at the top of the filler indicator, so we'll go ahead and see once it gets through the tractor. We'll check it again, see if we can drop any out or put more in. Hey folks, if you've gotten this far, thanks for watching. And also, if you liked the video, you can hit the like button, and if you wanted to see more videos like this about John Deere garden tractors and the 1 Series, you can click the subscribe button as well. Again, thanks for watching.